Alright, and welcome back. Last duel we actually had some really interesting plays. We had the summoning cards on the field and it worked really well, honestly. The only thing is we had our attack monster in, or this monster in attack. So yeah, that actually didn't work too well for us because that actually left a gap where we would instantly die. Alright, nice. And what I've learned is actually when the summoning curse is on the field, I want to put all the cards that I have face down before I start to go into special summons. And that sounds really logical if you know the effect of summoning curse. But yeah, that's, oh wow, we drew 2 of them. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, that's really not that good. Well, we are gonna start with Dragon Shrine. Okay, he has some things that he might want to do. Perhaps an Ash Blossom or anything. Oh, send this to the graveyard. Let's activate the Lure of Darkness because he still has a negate or anything, something. So, okay. We do this. Well, let's see. If he negates like one of these things, then we will have problems. We definitely will. A 0 attack monster face up on the field without any effects. Max C, interesting. Okay, that is very interesting. Definitely. We add to the hand the opening of Spirit Gates. We activate this effect. And the thing is, like, we don't have a Sacred Beast in the hand, or at least not the one that we want, so we have to go with this, but then we cannot add Fallen Paradise to the hand. So yeah, that is quite a big pity, honestly. But that will be the thing that we have to do, unfortunately. So let's go for it. Yeah, we have to. We can special summon the Darkest Diablos, but yeah, it's not gonna work right now. Like, he will add a card to his hand from the special summon, and then we attribute this monster to let him place a card back. But the card that he will add to his hand is a draw, and then he can choose out of the 5 cards which card he will place back, so he will not special summon. This is not a quick effect, unfortunately. So let's do this. Let's get to the field. Lord of, yeah, so Raphael. Nope, don't chain, because the same logic. I guess we can activate this effect, because why not? Right? Yeah, let's do it. Let's add to the hand Hamon. Nope, don't chain. Hamon. And then we play Summoning Curse. And let's go to the end phase. Nope, don't chain, please. Yep, we pay 500 life points. Alright, let's see what he's got. I hope he has a special summon heavy deck. Then he might run into some problems here. Or perhaps he just has a card that destroyed the Summoning Curse. I was debating putting 2 cards down, but I know that the cards Lightning Storm is like really important as well. Or like really meta heavy or something. So then both cards would be gone in an instant. And also Harpie's Feather Duster is basically the same thing for spell traps. Without an activation requirement or condition. Okay. Wow, was this okay? I would like to blame this all on the, or blame, give all credits to the Summoning Curse. Summoning Curse, I guess when he saw that card he got afraid. I mean, of course, who doesn't hate? Finally, an effect monster. When this card destroys a monster and sends to the graveyard as a result of battle, that's really specific. Inflict damage to your opponent's life points equal to the level of the destroyed monster times 500. Oh my god, that's nothing. It's 1700 attack. Oh boy. I mean, it could potentially do work well in some gimmicky burn deck, but this is Forest. Okay. Alright, well that was interesting. 6 more wins. Let's go in for another one, guys. That was definitely an interesting battle. Okay, we can choose. Let's go first. I'm saying let's go first as if we wouldn't choose that always. But yeah, we definitely have a deck which is mainly focused on going first. And I saw that our opponent is in Platinum 2, so this might be difficult. And by might be, I mean this will be difficult. But we have a decent hand, so let's see what he can do with the Pure Rise map, whether he wants to negate it or not. Change. So I can now deduce that he likely doesn't have Ash Blossom in the hand, but perhaps he has the Maxi in his hand. It's nice to have something that it is Ash Blossom. Okay, sure. That is fine. Most people just don't want to negate Pure Resma because it is such good damage to us. It's 4,000 points of damage to us, which is really good, of course. Activate it. Does he have? Oh, he still has things. What? What? All right, then we're likely done, guys. We only have 4,000 life points, and he has a 0 attack and defense monster in front of him. So awesome. That's great. We will be ending the turn. We can special summon a monster. I'm not sure how useful it is. Like this monster, we can special summon it to the field, but I guess yes, let's do it. So we can potentially protect our life points a little bit. We are really low life points, so banish these monsters, yes. Magical Meltdown. Alistair the Invoker from your deck to your hand. Okay, so we had 2 negates actually to play through. It was one too many. Invocation. Okay, so add 1 Alistair Invoker. This is basically a search. From deck to activation of cards and effects that include an effect that fusion summons a fusion monster cannot be negated. Also, your opponent's cards cannot and effects cannot activate when a monster is fusion summoned this way. Okay, that's just a bonus on top of it. But yeah, he's gonna go into Invoke Merkaba or things like that, I guess. Right? Oh, even some other things. Links? Why? Okay, Invocation. That's the fusion thing. Oh, he needs a light monster. Light monster by using monsters from your hand as fusion material. Summoning it, you can also use banish from either player's graveyard as fusion material. Okay, yeah, so you this Invoke Merkaba, it's a light monster. Yeah, surprise, surprise. Oh, you can add that back? You can add that back from banished? What? Okay, that gives this monster more attack. Face down card even at Impermanence maybe. Yeah, it's so many negates that we're gonna have to play through. Like it's I don't understand how this is still the game, but yeah, this is very likely gonna be a loss. Unfortunately, guys, I don't want to sound down, but yeah. I mean, we're still alive after this, and we even got a monster on the field, and we even have a potential play. But the thing is, he has a negate on the board, so the fact that we have another play is already really good. But yeah, that's it. That's all that we can do. He negates it, yes, of course. Then we have a 0 attack monster on the field. Fairy Tale. Wow, this is also a random card. Come on, man. Banish that card. Yeah, sure. Discard. Oh, guys. You can see this guy is on Platinum 2, and this is the way you have to win. You have to play like all the random cards. That's just the way it has to be. It's a pity, but that's it. Yeah, I guess we could place his face down, scare him a little, but and face. Yeah, so it's a Frame Gear Gamma, that's the things you'll see. You'll see Ash Blossom, Infinite Impermanence, the last battle we played through so many of these as well. It's just all of them are in the same pool in my opinion. Like they're all same OP staple cards. Like that's unfortunate. That's so unfortunate that the game has come to this place. Alright, let's see, Mr. Zange. Make it quick work please. We only have 2000 life points. A monster with 0 attack and defense, no effects. Summon a monster, kill it, and attack with your Makaba and you're done. Oh, battle phase. Yeah, he's not wasting unnecessary time on it. Activate it. Whoopla! Haha, fool! You fell into my trap. Oh yeah, unfortunately it doesn't do anything. Well played, Sanjay. Sange. Attack away, man. Okay, yeah. I hope you guys are seeing how it's going. I guess the series is mainly made to just make an impression. 11 minutes only. Oh, 7 more wins. It's made to give an impression of how Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster Duel, or basically Yu-Gi-Oh! In general, because this format is like a ban list. It's close to what the ban list in the real TCG, and I guess also the OCG is like it's a mix. OCG has Max C, TCG doesn't, but this OCG ban list has, for example, Dimensional Fissure 3 times, whereas TCG doesn't, and yeah, it's basically things like that. So it's a similar mix, and yeah, even with this format, and also in the TCG and also in the OCG, it's just the same. Like you have like all these staple hand traps. It's the same for every all 3 of those formats. All right, that's incredibly bad. That is incredibly bad. We will pass for turn. That is a pity. If we only had a good hand, because he didn't seem to have an interruption for it. But yeah, so that's currently, unfortunately, where the meta is. So yeah, that's basically what you have to play with if you go in these plays. But honestly, I think our goal is already reached. Like, we have reached the Platinum League. I would dare any of you to try that. I think that's a really interesting challenge if you enjoy playing like this. Obviously, if you enjoy playing with this format, then it will be really interesting to just try and get to the Platinum League without any of the extra deck plays. Like no extra deck plays, and mainly that's it's unfortunately not a stat. You can't check it anywhere whether you did that or not. But just do it for yourself. Try not to include all the cheap cards, like the cheap OP cards, Ash Blossom, and all the other things that I was just talking about, like which don't actually fit in your deck. They're just really good if you have some empty spots, or even if you don't have empty spots, just switch in the weaker cards for those cards because they're just better, right? Yeah, so basically that's kind of the thing that I think is a fun challenge to at least try, and I think that's what makes this series. It's not really a series, there's some random episodes that I try to make. It's already complete since we reached the Platinum League with just those restrictions on ourselves. So I think it's all in one episode. Like one episode we actually went from Gold 2 to Platinum 1, so you can see there how it actually went. So yeah, I think that episode, like this series, is already complete in that sense, and yeah, I'm not sure how long I will prolong this. Like if we run into more battles like these where it's just like all the regular hand traps and all the standard things, then yeah, unfortunately I'm just not gonna enjoy it. Like it's not really my playstyle. So, and yeah, I will definitely still continue to enjoy this game with my friends, just play it with my friends, and have a lot of fun enjoying and playing in our format. Pure Yu-Gi-Oh! For the win. Definitely. But yeah, let's see. By the way, he doesn't have 8000 attack yet. But link into Chimera attack, Fortress Dragon, and you're done, right? Or not link. Fusion. Oh, he has a fusion, of course, right? He has to have a fusion intent. Fusion spell. Alright, yes. This card is not declared an attack. Quick effect, you can target one machine monster you control with 2100 or more attack. The rest of the turn that monster gains 2100 attack and defense. Also, neither blade takes battle damage from attacks involving this monster. Okay. Oh, fusion. Yeah, fusion into... Nice. What? Why did you use 3 monsters? Cyber Ant Dragon then? Cyber Ant Dragon, yeah! No. Why would you use 3 monsters? 2 monsters would be enough. The only benefit that it gets is that it destroys 3 spell traps. Because here it says you can target spell traps on the field up to the number of fusion materials used for its fusion summon. But yeah, you could just use 2, why not? Right, but yeah, now send 2 to the graveyard, Rampage Dragon, sorry, not Fortress. So yeah, just he has 3 attacks right now, so it's watching and dying. Ouch, then we're back at 8 wins still, Platinum tier 4. And yeah, since the video is only 15 minutes long, I guess I'll do another, and if we lose, I think that will be an amazing end to the series, and actually also gives a really good impression of how the game is, what the state of the game is. And if anyone is like new to Yu-Gi-Oh! Or just likes to play the basic game or something, like not all the crazy extra deck plays and all the just like staples, I guess, because I guess that's what makes for most people who don't even know a game, it makes it not fun to have a lot of the same cards in each deck. Alright, 8 more wins, and if we lose this, I'm very sure we haven't gone to 9 more wins till, like, we haven't seen that text yet. But yeah, if we lose this, then we will likely demote, that's what I expect. And again, if that happens, that would be a great end to the series. To all this, the series of episodes, basically. We did get to start every time, so if anything, we're just drawing bad hands, but that's definitely on the consistency of the deck as well. So. Although I do have to say, I think that out of all the things that we have in the deck, the consistency of our deck is currently not that bad. Even this is not a good hand, because we don't start with any of the main starters, which is the Opening of Spirit Gates or the Dark Beckoning Beast, but we still have this, so unless he negates it, we still have some effect like this. Activate its effect. Okay, nice. We can get this on the field. Then we can banish this from the graveyard and actually activate our Fallen Paradise. And actually give our monsters some protection. Oh, what? He has an effect in the graveyard negation? Oh, maybe the Skullmeister, I know. Oh, this adds a card to the hand, and that's why. Ah, yeah, I see now. Resolve. Yeah, so it gets negated, and then we have at least 1 monster on the field, and that is it, guys. Set 1 trap card. And face. Alright, let's see what LP Hunter has for us. But yeah, I hope it goes to show again. Hey, Numeron, no, Tritron, no, okay, yeah, so this special summons. Yeah, sure, let's gain some life points. From a deck with destroy during the end phase, you can actually only activate 1 per turn. You can special summon monsters, except monsters that cannot be known until the turn you activate this card. Yeah, that's Tritron has that in general, right? So it'll be fine. 10,000 life points, that's nice at least. Must be special summoned with the effect of a Tritron card. So we links it away, sure. For Linkuriboh, okay. Wait, this sent to the graveyard gets an effect? Contribute 1 other from your hand or field. Special summon this card from your graveyard. I did not follow what happened. This card got sent to the graveyard by Linkuriboh, but... Oh, if this card's distributed, does it have an effect like that? Hold up. Contribute 1 other from your hand or field, special summon this card from your hand or graveyard in defense position, then you can add 1 ritual spell from your deck to your hand. Not special summon. Okay, maybe I missed it. Oh, preparation of rights. That's pretty cool that it works in this deck. Add 1 ritual spell. Add 1 ritual monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Oh, he's gonna get the Herald monster on the field. I can only imagine. Okay, he used that monster for... Wait, you only need 1 monster? Don't you need the amount of stars? What? My hand or graveyard? Yes. Yeah, we can't do anything anyways. We have to attack, and then he's gonna tribute this card, change the opponent's monster attack to 0 until the end of this turn. This card's in your graveyard, you can tribute 1 level 1 monster, special summon this card, you can only use effect once per turn. Yeah, this is also unfortunately a cheap effect. Like, it's just for any level 1 monster you can link it away. I guess it's okay, it's definitely decent. It's a good way to get your level 1 monster away from the field. Yeah, so I guess it works pretty good in this deck, honestly. Yeah, so what we can do is actually attack and then take 2000 damage. That's just the way it is. We have quite some life points, so that wouldn't be the worst thing, but then at least this monster would be gone. The other thing is we can set this card, but yeah, it doesn't do us much good, unfortunately. That's 0 attack defense, so like if it has a little bit higher, then we could have attacked this monster. That would have been nice. Perhaps, by the way, I'm thinking that would have been another option. We could have put this in attack this monster. But then I think he would just tribute this monster and give this 0 attack. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can tribute this card. Oh yeah, so basically we would kill our own monster. That's what happens. That's what happened. We would kill our own card, put it in a graveyard, banish it, and then get Fallen Paradise on the field. So I think that might have been the better option. But yeah, no worries. I just try to attack. I'm just gonna tribute it, and then we're just not gonna attack. Then we go to the main phase 2. We cannot do anything here. End phase. Center the grave, you can add 1 light fairy monster from your deck to your hand. It's not once per turn for some reason. Crystron. Ash Blossom? What the hell? Okay. He gave up? I do not understand. I do really not understand. Somewhere I slightly hope that we would have lost this battle, because then we would have gotten demoted. But yeah, so now we have 7 more wins. Guys, I've been talking about it this entire episode. This is just gonna be the entirety of any continuation of this. Perhaps maybe I'll play a few more here and there whenever I get some time in the day. But yeah, I might just only record or at least post the interesting duels. All of the other duels you've seen now, I think it's a really good impression of what the scene is like. Again, we are playing pure Yu-Gi-Oh! That's the format that I personally love to play, and that's how I love Yu-Gi-Oh! And that it doesn't necessarily include no extra deck. It could definitely include fusion summons. That's what I've done up until now. Definitely, I like the fusion summon mechanics are amazing as well. You need a fusion card for almost every fusion monster, so it's definitely pretty cool to have that. And since the solo mode, since we've maxed that out as well, now we've seen the deck, I can show the solo mode. Since we've maxed the solo mode out as well, we've completed it all. I've actually gotten decently okay with all the extra deck mechanics, because as you can see, it completely, everything complete. So there's cards like the Karakuri monsters, which focus on synchro summons. Shiranui also synchro summons. This is XYZ, also XYZ. Pendulums, and the last one is even Link monster. So they are actually pretty cool to me. I feel they're pretty well done, and all the monsters they work well with the archetype that they are supposed to be in. The only thing that I really don't like about the extra deck plays, and every Yu-Gi-Oh player who plays Yu-Gi-Oh a little bit will notice, that the greatest majority of the used extra deck monsters actually are completely generic in materials, so they will go into many other decks. Even like a lot of decks that they don't fit in. Like for a good example, I think is the Predaplant Anaconda Verte. It's a pretty good card, but it would be nice if it was only played in the Predaplant deck, right? It goes in that deck pretty well. That's a fusion based deck. But this monster now goes in every deck, and it even is completely abused with the Dark Dragoon package, which is in the TCG but not in the OCG. So yeah, it's so weird, right? It's completely not interesting to me, at least, to just mix up all the archetypes completely differently. It's definitely cool if you find archetypes which actually work with another archetype, and just mix in 2 archetypes in one deck, but not if a single monster just goes into every other deck. And by every, I mean like the vast majority of decks, which are I think IP Masquerina, Crystron Halqifibrax, all the nightmare monsters. Those are link monsters you can easily go into. I guess there are more. I really don't even know of all the monsters. But yeah, so that is really no fun for us, for me at least. So I will definitely continue to exclude those monsters when we are playing, even if we do include the extra deck mechanics. let's see. So we completed that. That's awesome. And we also completed activate a spell card 500 times. Awesome. Oh. And we got boxing gloves. Mate. That's a mate. Okay. Pretty cool. Yeah, so that is our deck, and I will go there once to show it. And end of the video with that. And I think that will also be the end of all the videos that I'll make for this. Again, if I find an interesting or fun duel that I want to show you guys, then I will definitely record it and post it. But yeah, other than that, I think that this is the end of the recorded sessions of my journey. We have reached the Platinum League, Platinum rank, it's called rank. Platinum rank with this deck, without any extra deck, without any staples. So if anything, I'm really proud of this achievement that we made. It is really not an expensive deck either, and yeah, it just requires you to know how to play with the deck and sometimes play through some negates, like which cards to use first, because that's unfortunately, like I said, the meta. You have to play, you have to expect the negates, you have to expect hand traps and yeah, negates in general. So alright, with that being said, I think that's everything that has to be said. I want to thank you all dearly for watching. If you have any questions, suggestions, I don't know, like anything you want to say or tell or message me, definitely feel free to leave a comment or perhaps even message me on YouTube, whatever, and I'll be glad to hear it. I really want to thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in one of the next videos. Peace out.